Modern homes today are more than just structures. They are a statement of how we want to live now and in the future. By combining minimalist elegance with classical design principles, architects are creating residences that endure the test of time, both aesthetically and functionally. A home that lasts isn't defined solely by durability. It must also remain relevant, beautiful, and livable across decades. Minimalist elegance paired with classical influence creates a harmony that ensures a house feels timeless, regardless of shifting architectural trends or lifestyle changes. Minimalist architecture is celebrated for its clarity, simplicity, and functionality. Clean lines, open spaces, and restrained details prevent the design from becoming dated. These qualities ensure the home can evolve with its occupants while always maintaining a sense of sophistication and balance. Classical design principles, proportion, symmetry, and harmony give modern minimalist homes a foundation of timelessness. By borrowing from these traditional elements, architects introduce a sense of gravitas and elegance, ensuring that the home does not feel temporary, but instead rooted in centuries of design wisdom. The blend of minimalism and classical design is not about adding excess, but about refining every element. Each material, proportion, and detail is considered carefully. This approach ensures that the home retains a sense of elegance without ever tipping into trend-driven decoration. Timeless homes embrace natural light as a central design feature. Expansive windows, open courtyards, and skylights are not just modern touches but echoes of classical architecture, where light was used to create rhythm and highlight structural beauty. This makes the home feel warm and enduring. While modern minimalism favors open spaces, classical design adds balance by defining proportions. The result is open concept living that still feels structured, avoiding the chaos of unplanned layouts. Families can enjoy the flow of modern design while benefiting from the order of classical principles. Minimalist elegance relies heavily on neutral color schemes. By pairing these with classical materials like stone, wood, or marble, designers add depth and permanence. The balance ensures the home looks sophisticated today and will remain appealing even decades from now. Symmetry, a cornerstone of classical architecture, creates a sense of order and calm. When paired with minimalist spaces, symmetry prevents the design from feeling too stark or cold. Instead, the home feels grounded and balanced, a quality that naturally withstands the passage of time. Classical design is rooted in the golden ratio and carefully measured dimensions. When these proportions are applied to modern minimalist homes, every space feels intentional and harmonious. This thoughtful approach guarantees that the home will continue to inspire admiration long into the future. timelessness is not just in the design but also in the quality of execution. Skilled craftsmanship ensures that materials age gracefully and details remain sharp. Minimalist homes with classical touches often showcase artisanal stonework, wood joinery, or metal finishes that endure generations. Homes that last depend on strong materials. Minimalism emphasizes honesty, using materials in their purest form, while classical design values permanence. When combined, the result is a structure built from stone, concrete, hardwood, and glass that not only looks stunning but weathers time gracefully. Timeless modern homes prioritize interiors that feel open and breathable. Classical inspiration ensures these spaces are proportioned and framed, while minimalism keeps them uncluttered. Together, they create environments that are as calming and livable today as they will be decades from now. In lasting modern homes, furniture is not merely decoration but an extension of the architecture. Minimalist furniture with classical influence, sculptural yet functional, reinforces the sense of timelessness. Each piece becomes part of the home's narrative, adding layers of elegance and permanence. One of the most enduring qualities of modern homes is their connection to nature. Courtyards, verandas, and framed garden views echo classical traditions, while minimalism ensures a seamless indoor-outdoor flow. This deep integration with the environment makes the home feel alive and sustainable. While classical design emphasizes tradition, timeless modern homes also embrace technology. Smart systems for energy, lighting, and comfort ensure sustainability and adaptability. Yet they are integrated discreetly, so the essence of minimal elegance remains uninterrupted, allowing the home to evolve with time. Minimalism thrives on functional design, while classical architecture emphasizes order. Together, they prevent excess while ensuring convenience. Kitchens, bathrooms, and living spaces are designed for practicality yet elevated by timeless details, making daily life effortless while maintaining a sense of grandeur. Beyond physical strength, timeless homes evoke emotional attachment. Spaces designed with minimalist calm and classical harmony feel familiar, comfortable, and deeply human. This emotional durability ensures that a home remains cherished across generations, not just as a shelter but as a legacy. Timeless design doesn't mean static. Homes that last adapt to changing needs. Minimalism allows open adaptability, while classical structure maintains balance. This combination ensures the home remains functional, whether accommodating a growing family or evolving into a serene retreat. Gardens play an essential role in timeless homes. Classical landscapes emphasized order and balance, often with symmetrical layouts and focal points. Minimalist design simplifies this by highlighting native plants and natural textures. Together, they create landscapes that remain elegant year after year. Minimalist elegance ensures homes feel uncluttered and serene, while classical design creates grounding. This fusion results in spaces that encourage calm reflection, wellness, and inspiration. Such qualities are timeless because they fulfill the most fundamental human desire for peace within our living spaces. Timeless homes draw inspiration from global traditions, yet respect their local context. Minimalist architecture adapts well to climate and culture, while classical design brings universal order. Together, they produce homes that are deeply rooted in place yet globally admired for their beauty. Overcomplicated design often ages poorly. Simple, pure forms last. Minimalist homes avoid unnecessary ornamentation, while classical principles ensure proportions remain elegant. The result is architecture that feels just as relevant 50 years from now as it does today. Trends in decoration may fade, but minimalist classical interiors remain timeless. Natural stone floors, clean-lined cabinetry, and symmetrical layouts all age beautifully. Even as furniture or accessories change over time, the core architecture ensures the home always feels dignified and stylish. Modern homes that last must also be sustainable. Minimalist design reduces waste, and classical designs focus on durability prevents unnecessary rebuilding. Together, they create eco-conscious homes that stand the test of time while respecting the planet, ensuring longevity in every sense. Some of the world's most admired homes embody this blend, from classical-inspired villas to minimalist modern estates. These structures prove that the union of restraint and tradition creates icons that continue to inspire new generations of architects and homeowners. Timeless doesn't mean impersonal. Within the minimalist classical framework, homeowners can express individuality through art, textures, and lifestyle choices. The structure remains enduring, but the home evolves with its inhabitants, becoming a deeply personal space that feels unique yet timeless. Minimalist elegance with classical influence creates not just beauty, but an emotional resonance. A sense of calm, order, and dignity arises, which makes living in such a home a daily pleasure. This emotional value is what gives modern homes their lasting power. As architectural trends continue to evolve, the demand for homes that blend minimalism with classical design will only grow. These houses offer the perfect balance of contemporary living and timeless appeal, ensuring they remain admired and relevant across generations. Modern homes with minimalist elegance and classical design are more than residences. They are legacies. Built with proportion, simplicity, and permanence in mind, these homes inspire admiration today and will continue to do so tomorrow. They are living proof that great design is truly timeless,